This is one of the most anticipated rematches in modern arm wrestling history. Two titans, one table, and everything on the line. But before we dive in, massive respect to East vs. West and Engin Terzi for putting together another unforgettable event. They've managed to bring the very best from around the world, again. Before we talk about what's happening now, we need to go back to their first match because that's where this rivalry really began. When Ermes faced Levan. For the first time in 2023, most people already saw Levan as unbeatable. The guy hadn't lost a single round in years, and when the match started, it looked like business as usual. Levan was simply too much. He controlled the hand, the setup, and crushed through with pure side pressure. Ermes gave everything he had tried to fight inside, tried to top roll, even managed to slip once. But the truth was clear, Levan won 4-0 and only stopped because of health concerns. Still, even though he lost, Ermes earned respect because unlike others, he didn't collapse, he made Levan work. And that left one question: what if Ermes came back stronger? Let's move on to the main event. Levan Saginashvili versus Ermes Gasparini. Throughout the match, Ermes tried to gain an advantage by jumping the start multiple times, earning fouls for early movements. But even with those attempts, it was clear Levan was on a completely different level. The match was incredibly one-sided. Levan showed total control at the table. He didn't struggle, didn't hesitate. He simply shut Ermes down every time. No matter how hard Ermes tried, Levan never gave him a single opening. It looked easy, too easy. This performance reminded everyone why Levan is still one of the most dominant forces in arm wrestling today. And finally, let's talk about the highly anticipated left-hand match between Devon Larratt and Alex Kurdecha. The match ended with a 3-1 victory for Devon Larratt. And once again, he proved why he's one of the most dangerous left-hand pullers in the world. But it wasn't smooth sailing. There were several fouls throughout the match, adding tension and controversy to the table. Kurdecha showed real heart and strength, especially in the round he managed to take. But Devon's control, endurance, and experience ultimately gave him the edge. It was a strategic, calculated battle, classic Devon style. If you watched the match live, what did you think of the fouls? Let me know in the comments. And that wraps up today's coverage of East vs. West 18. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more arm wrestling breakdowns, highlights, and results. You can also leave a comment sharing which matches surprised you the most and which ones turned out just as you expected.